I'm gonna go ahead and copy a die. I don't know what I'm gonna copy, but usually better to copy than not to copy, so. Man, I don't even know. Let's copy this one. We get more opportunity to apply shield throughout the, the entire field. And let's go ahead and recover a heart and move on to the boss. I try my best to get through the boss, but who knows what'll happen. It looks like we're fighting Plant Man, which usually doesn't give us much of an issue, but I don't know, it might be different with this character at this difficulty, so take a look. Does this basically stay for the rest of the battle? Gain 3 Nebula Cascade. An Astrea is triggered, cast the Cosmic Orb. Yeah. Alright, well we'll just have that for the rest of the battle now. We can discard something like this Purify 1 action. We can discard that. We can rotate if we want. I don't think we need to. I think the Cosmic Orb is just fine for now. We'll just keep that. We can just go ahead and chew a bunch. Let's start doing some re-rolling here. Another discard if we need to. This has to do with the Devotion Orb, so we're not going to be making use of that this turn. And we got a horrible re-roll, so let's start discarding some stuff. Let's go ahead and play this. Discard one of them using this action. Discard this one using this. This is basically trash, so we just don't need it. It would be nice to heal. It looks like we don't really need to. We can survive for a little bit longer. Go destroy this Hex die. Cast current orb once. Sure. Discard one of these and re-roll the other one. Oh, that was a bad re-roll. Suppose in that case we'll just play it on you. I don't really want to break a Sentinel if I don't have to. We do need to heal ourselves eventually, but again, we don't really have to right now. So I'm just going to heal the Sentinels a bit. I'm just going to hope that we get some healing actions now. Shields is nice. We can make use of those. Even more shield and healing. Great. We can use this for Astrea. I don't think we're going to be switching off of the Devotion or the Cosmic Orb anytime soon. Go and cast it a bunch. Oh. I totally forgot we have the Star Blessing that multiplies the damage from the Cosmic Orb. Totally forgot about that. Alright, well. There goes the boss, I guess. I do like to grab the unknown device when it's available. But the Bellkeeper, like I said earlier, is pretty much the Sentinel to have with Orion. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up. We're going to replace the Starry Sentinel with it. We're giving up, you know, healing, but we do now have the opportunity to cast all of our orbs a lot more, so that is quite nice. And let's go ahead and pick up Celestial Regret again, if we're gonna start to incorporate every single die into our, every single orb into our build. Not die, sorry. I'm probably gonna get orb and die confused for the rest of the fight, or the rest of the game here, so just bear with me. Replace your reroll virtue with Retrograde 1. No thank you. Draw 1 additional die per turn and apply Obscure to all enemies. No thank you. Increase purification received by enemies by 1. And I deal 1 less purification to me and my sentinels. Sure, that seems alright. Again, we are giving up some healing opportunities, but extra damage opportunities is also pretty nice. Ooh. We get a chance to pick up another mask here. I think we've picked up both of these before. I can't remember if we've picked up the Behenian mask. And I do know we need, I think, 2 more, so it might be this one and I don't know, like Astra's, maybe? Or Hevelius's, actually. I remember we've had this one before, and I remember picking this up the last game we had with Astra, I think. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick up this. I didn't even really read what it does, but kind of just picking it up for the sake of the collection more than anything. Go ahead and upgrade one of these guys. Like, you're already level 2. Let's upgrade you. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and read what this does. At the start of battle, gain 30 sands of time. Huh. But now we just get a chance to replay some of the dice during the battle. So that's cool. We are on the Devotion Orb right now. It's pretty great. If we can somehow swing it, that we apply shield and use the Cosmic Orb in the same turn, that would be great. But I think the easiest way for that to happen is probably going to be if we get, you know, rotated to the Cosmic Orb, and then we just apply shield using our dice. And we just cast the orb somehow, probably also with our dice. Or the Sentinel. Now we have a bunch of confuse actions from these enemy dice here. All right, well, don't really know. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I don't really know what we can do about any of these, but we can just re-roll into better actions. For 2 of them, at least. Still can't rotate the orb. Play that. Oh, now we can. Alright. Oh, perfect. So now we should try to apply some shields at some point to the enemy and cast the orb at the same time. We're gonna get more superpositioned, which isn't great. We have a lot of casting we can do on our cosmic orb. If we mess around with the confuse actions here, we're gonna overcorrupt the enemy, so we probably don't want that. Deals 6 purification for each light shield the enemy has. Okay. If we cast this, we're gonna be safe because we don't have any karma. We can go and do this. And now we have some Astrea, or Astrium, sorry, if we need to use it. We can't right now, but it, you know. Maybe later we can. Go ahead and use this, and this should heal us up, at least a bit. Yep, there we go. We can use these for the rest of it. And you have a light shield on you, which isn't going to multiply our cosmic orb by anything right now, unfortunately. But we can try discarding you. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Perfect. Now we can just end the fight. Look at that. Alright, so that's a solid strategy I think we can use for the rest of the fights here. At least in the Astropolis Ruins, if not also Ground Zero. Random cast actions, that's probably going to be covered by the Sentinel as we upgrade it. Let's go ahead and pick this up. We don't necessarily want karma yet. If we get more dice relating to like reducing karma, then we can make use of this, but as of right now, it's not too useful. What is this? Penitence Inscription. Gain 1 Penitence Inscription. Whenever Devotion Orb becomes active, gain Penitence Burst. When Karma is triggered, all enemies receive Purification. Okay, so this is another thing that would benefit from reducing the amount of damage that we get from Karma. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and pick it up then. And I'm going to try to keep it straight in my head what we're actually doing here. Because, yeah, now at this point we are kind of splitting our attention between all the different orbs. So, for the Cosmic Orb, I think we're fine. We're just going to have to apply a lot of shield to the enemies. But we can make that happen. We already have a lot of dice relating to that. For the Devotion Orb, there's not necessarily much we can do with it. Because I know, you know, obviously it applies shields, which I just said we would need for the Cosmic Orb. But we would need to play the Devotion Orb and the Cosmic Orb in the same turn, which isn't too likely, so I don't think we're going to be using it all that much. At least right now. The Knowledge Orb we can use to gain Astrium, which we can use for extra damage. And we need to get more stuff relating to... Where is it? Where is it? This one? No. Where is it? Where is it? This one? Yes, this one. Yeah, if we trigger Astrium, we cast the Cosmic Orb automatically, so it's in our best interest to play the Knowledge Orb as much as possible as well, if we have Nebula Cascade. And then we also need some way to decrease the amount of damage that we get from Karma. This one? Oh, which dice was it? We had something that did that. Is it this? Did we not pick it up? I could have sworn we picked it up, but I guess not. Alright, well, I guess in the future we're going to want to pick that up if we see that die again. If our Knowledge Orb is active, decrease Karma by X. So yeah, this would mitigate the amount of Karma we get in general. Then the other one that I was talking about would mitigate the damage that we take from Karma. Which would, in turn, facilitate this, which deals damage to all enemies every time Karma is triggered. So we're going to need to pick up more of these, probably more of these, and more of that other die that I keep talking about that we don't have at the moment. So Serenity is nice. We can, you know, put that with anything and make it work. Fission Expertise. While you have Astrium, enemies with Fission Expertise receive additional purification. Then decrease Astrium by 1. Okay. Make that work. Pick up some more dice. These are safe dice. Yeah, okay. This is new. In one light shield, cast current orb X times, where X is half of the amount of light shield you have. Yeah, that seems pretty solid. Let's pick that up. Get more light shield in general. Or Alchemist Missile, which we can make use of. Rightful Decree. On next Devotion Orb cast, Devotion Orb will apply Light Shield to all enemies, and Light Shield will be increased by X. Okay, let's go ahead and pick it up. Again, we would have to try to cast the Devotion Orb and the Cosmic Orb in the same turn to make, you know, the most use of all of our gear, but I don't know. I guess if we make it happen, then that die we just picked up would help out with that. So this is going to increase the damage we deal to you as long as we have Astrium. We can get pretty easily by just rotating our orbs. Okay. Let's go ahead and discard both of these. It'd be nice to have Light Shield on me, but no, it's fine. Let's do that. That works out. Going to increase the amount of light shield applied to enemies. Let's go ahead and do that. Great. I guess we're just going to chip away at this guy until he eventually becomes purified. Devotion. Did I read that right? Yeah, Devotion. And apply some more light shield. Don't really need it, but there we go. We probably should take care of the minions eventually, not like right now. 'Cause I don't think they get revived ever, so we can just kind of take care of them. No, just continue with the fight. In 2 light shield, you cast current orb X times, where X is the amount of light shield you have rounded up. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and rotate first. We can make use of the cosmic orb. I'm gonna want to apply light shield on you. And we don't have any light shield on us, so do the 1 cast. It's alright though. Sentinels are going to come back eventually, so we'll just wait on those. The Cosmic Orb Virtue should take care of the minions, or the, the enemy Sentinels, eventually. So we'll just keep casting that until, they are eventually taken care of. Put some light shield on you. Let's go ahead and apply this on ourselves. And we'll just cast the orb. Bunch. There goes 1. There goes the other one there. And we just got most of the health on this guy, so we'll be done here soon. Don't need to rotate again. Go to reroll though. Go some damage. Our turn. Oh, I should have considered we had Nefarious Pulse on. I just didn't consider that at all. My bad. Cast our orb another 4 times, 6 times actually. 6 times, so that's cool. I now know that we are going to receive 3 damage at the beginning of my next turn, 1 damage at the end of my turn, and then wherever this goes, it's going to, change that value somewhere. Maybe the Cascade. Let's go put that on. I don't think we're going to be triggering Astrea for the rest of this fight, but, might as well just have it on. We don't need to rotate. That's fine. But we don't really need to corrupt you. Guess we might as well, though. Let's just go ahead and cast our orb a bunch. Oh, 10 damage per cast? Why is that dealing so much damage? Why did that deal so much damage? I have no clue. Anyways. What is this? We've seen this one before. But what is this? Cosmic Expansion. For the next 2 casts of the Cosmic Orb, it will deal purification to all targets. Okay. Could pick that up then. Shield Boomerang is pretty much perfect, actually. Draw 1 die for each Astreum. Wait, no. Draw 1 die for every 3 Astreum you have. Then decrease Astrea by 3. Okay. Just go ahead and pick up the Shield Boomerang. Every 3 times you deal purification, apply 1 light shield to a random target. Okay. If you have 25 dice in your dice pool, increase purification received by enemies, but not by me. Whenever you deal corruption to an enemy, you receive purification. I think this might be best for us. This obviously would work well with the Cosmic Orb, because we can just stick on the Cosmic Orb and then, you know, apply Light Shield every once in a while, which would be perfect, but we don't really have many healing options available to us. So I think this would be nice as a healing option. We'll go ahead and run with that. We don't need to destroy any dice. We don't need to choose any new sentinels, so let's go ahead and pick up the star shards and upgrade our current sentinels. And I do think my sister is here with my food. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pick up the shrine, the extra heart from the shrine. And I'm gonna go get that for, you know, a few minutes. This is fine. We can make use of this again. We already have like 2 of these, I think. Another one wouldn't hurt. Your knowledge orb is active. Draw 4 dice. Otherwise, add 4 paralyzed hex die. And either way, move your orbs clockwise once. Okay. Minimum Astrium 9. Draw dice until your hand is full, and lose all Astrium. I'm gonna go with this one, because all that we need for that to work is to have the knowledge orb active. We don't need to have 9 Astrium, so fine. I guess with that being said, though, we might as well pick it up. It's not really anything better there for us. Alright. I'm gonna go get my food, and I'll be back in a few minutes.